All of my friends who are here, including my former fellow POW Congressman Sam Johnson, who is here, who was all of my colleagues who are here, who are in support of the brave young men and women who are serving in harm's way as we speak. I'd just like to mention again, it took a lot of courage. It takes a lot of courage to stand up against everybody else in your party for what's right. It takes a lot of courage to do what you know may cost you politically your entire political career. And my friends, there's not many people that do that, and that's one Senator Joe Lieberman. I mention also my friend Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham also is a colonel in the United States Air Force Reserve. That's the good news. He's a lawyer. That's the bad news. Lindsey Graham has gone back to Iraq on numerous occasions, not as a United States Senator, but as a member of the United States Air Force JAG Corps to try to help the Iraqi people with the rule of law. We know that the rule of law is the final seal in democracy and the hardest part of democracy. Thank you, Lindsey, for all you do. I thank you for being here today. I thank you for being here in support of the men and women who are serving and who have served, and the men and women who will serve. Last 4th of July, some of you were there at the time. Lindsey Graham and I were asked by General Petraeus to attend a ceremony that was probably one of the most moving of my entire life. And that was when 688 brave young soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines decided when their enlistment was over that they would re-enlist and stay and fight for freedom in Iraq. My friends, it was a moving experience. I think the temperature, as many of you know, was hovering around 120 in July in Baghdad, and the fact is that these brave young people had the opportunity, they'd done their time, they had the opportunity to go home. Instead, they decided to stay in the most honorable of all American traditions, and that is to stay and fight for someone else's freedom. It was a moving experience, and to see the respect and love and affection that was extended by those brave Americans to General Petraeus was a wonderful and magnificent thing. America has one of its greatest generals in General David Petraeus. So I just want to say what you know so well, what you've learned, the hard lesson of combat. No one hates war more than the veteran. No one detests war more than the veteran. The veteran knows the pain of the loss of a comrade. The veteran knows what sacrifice is all about. But the veteran also knows the consequences of defeat means greater sacrifice and greater numbers who are wounded and killed. And you know better than any the consequences of defeat. My friends, we will never surrender to